Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths, and it's update time again, yay! So we got a little alpha test update. It's not a huge one, 3.5.2 point something else, but doesn't matter. The 3.5.2 is the important bit, and there's one major change, a potentially revolutionary change to how advanced cannons work, and then there's a bunch of other stuff. But we're going to start with the advanced cannon. So, reading directly from the patch notes, as I do, what is up, Depthians? While this update does focus more on a number of bug fixes and tweaks, we also have a new feature that is still a work in progress. We will be setting up the APS system to allow users to create inbuilt shells without placing customizers. You can access the new APS shell setup by pressing Q on a turret, APS tab, and then clicking on Access Intakes. Please note this is a work in progress, so for now there is no need to create bugs reports for the system. So everybody got that? Don't do bug reports for this. There's no need. So, how that works is you hop onto your APS. So this is before anyone starts yelling about me about horrible APS Tetris. This is a prefab. This is this one over in the prefab menu. And the way you get to it is APS, Access Intakes, Add Shell. And now we can assign, we can edit, and we can remove. So we're going to edit that, and just for giggles, we're going to make a monster hash shell. So we're going to go, where's HE? And doop, 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 doop. So the number of modules in the shell is that, and we can change that however much we want. Let's go here, 500 millimeters, alright. So this is 16, so now we're gonna go mess around with that. Let's do that, and we're gonna stick a hash head right here, just for giggles. Alright, now let's see. Wow, that's a long range. Barrel length for blah 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 is about 15, so let's just go do that. We just gotta remember that that is in fact the barrel. So there's no way here to... Oh wait, no, let's... Oh, there is a way to do that. Whoops, I'm so glad I spotted that in time. I would have embarrassed myself. Okay, so now this has an incredibly slow reload, which is not a problem because we can do this through magic. Through magic, I say. And let's go... How's that now? 6.4, that will do just nicely. And cooling limit is blah blah blah. And we need a 15 meter... Wait a minute, hold on, let's just edit 426. Alright, so this thing is horribly inaccurate right now. Yes, it is. Boom. Now that's a little bit more accurate. So there you go. So that's how you do it. So I love this. Because frequently I tend to find myself building craft, particularly small little compact craft, and I just you know, I just forget to leave enough room for an ammo customizer, and it's just like, oh, dang it, now where am I going to stick this in? Especially if it's a particularly long shell, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. So this is going to be fantastic. I love this already, and it's great. So we're just going to spawn a whole bunch of marauders to shoot at while I read out the rest of the changes. So, let's just spawn in a bunch of marauders. There we go. Did that do anything? That did wonderfully. Alright, let's just sit here and enjoy the soothing sight of, well, CRAM's coming in, and I guess this gun shooting. Alrighty. Okay, so changelog. Additions. Applique. Side drag is now the same as slopes. Full drag instead of half. Alright. APS. All constructs can have shells that do not need any ammo customizer blocks to use, as we've just demonstrated. Breadboard. Added control of laser output regulator. Laser combiner and pack to the generic block setter GBS component. Added control of missile stagger, missile laser encoding, and missile launch pad and missile component parameter to the generic block setter GBS component. Added an event input type for collisions with vehicles. Add a control of ACB parameters to the generic block setter GPS component. Added generic block setter added generic block getter, GBG, that can read the current azimuth of a spin block and about a dozen other things. Added rotation input module that outputs non-own-ship rotation in various quaternion or vector 3 formats. Added the ability to duplicate breadboard modules and copy and paste their contents. That I understand and I really like. Added the output V function to the evaluator, which does the same as the output function but with vectors instead of numbers. C, custom jet engine generator, smoke generator, shield projector, lamps, ammo intake, aim point, target polarization, steam crank motor, tractor beam, wireless equipment channel, and AI mainframe added to generic block setter, GBS. Lots of GBS. Non-AI breadboard now have a single connection point, same as the AI variant. Position input module added that outputs own ship position, vector 3, as frame-independent global position to match the new position output of primary target info module. Primary target info module now outputs new outputs of target position, frame-independent global position, and velocity as vector 3s. Speed input module now outputs own ship speed as a vector 3, will be convertible to float as necessary, so no issue with backwards compatibility. I did not understand the vast majority of what I just read out, but for those of you who understand breadboard, I hope that's good. It sounds good. Okay, so CRAM added pipe part with front and back connections. Added 3 port piece with 3 connections. Meshes will appear as updates roll out. What? They added CRAM stuff? You can tell I totally... Let's see. Gauge increase pipe. Okay, so, hello. This thing connects differently. Gauge increase, top 3 connections. So these things don't have meshes yet. But they allow for probably somewhat easier grouping together of CRAMs, which I like. I like that. Yay, CRAMs are getting some love. Okay, FOF marker. Oh, field of fire marker. Editing turret restriction marker so it can display over the top of blocks and remain visible. Let's see if that's the case. So we go here. Aha! Look at that. You can do this stuff. You can see through blocks. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. It's just so nice to be able to edit that without worrying about other stuff. Okay. Mimics. Added buttons to convert all mimics to decorations in the V menu. Alright, let's see that. Subcontract. Let's actually... Alright, so let's have a mimic. Let's go... Where's a mimic? Where's the thing? Am I dumb? I might be dumb. Where? Oh, there it is. Mimic. And let's just go... Hole 4 meter. And let's go here. Convert... What... I've had it with these friggin' mimics on this friggin' plane. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely. Remove 1 decorations of mimics. Convert 1 mimics to deco. Pop, there it goes. What does batch tether mean? Where's the tether for this? Well, at least we can use this function now. There we go, it's gone. Alrighty, where were we? Alright, so... Neater. Every unit is undergoing inspection for basic function. Some have been replaced and there are some additions. Changes have been committed for Deepwater Guard, Onyx Watch, Steel Striders, Lightning Hoods, and Twin Guard so far. More to follow. There is no exact changelog for these as it would be a 50-page essay. Please report any issues on Discord in a new unit design bugs channel. Okay, so yeah, a lot of stuff in Neater is being overhauled again. Prefabs. Remove defunct Steam prefabs. Fixed usage of a deprecated block in fuel engine prefabs. So prefabs are being fixed. Rendering. After a stint with render queues changed, everything has been regressed. This only affects viewing of things through glass at certain camera angles. Too long, didn't read, it's not worth it, and it's a massively complex issue. So a rendering thing is gone. That I never noticed, I guess. Okay, so that's additions, now changes. Breadboard. The differencer now work with vectors. When the input is a vector, the output is a vector, and when the input is a value, then the output is a value. Previously, it was using the magnitude of the vector. Once again, this is Breadboard, and I don't understand that very well, but for those of you who know Breadboard, I hope that's good news. Custom control surfaces, extended tooltips, and improved helper visualizations. Lovely, lovely. Defenses. Laser warners now check the real distance to the impact point, whatever the subconstruct, the warner, or the impact point is. However, only the smoke dispensers on the same construct than the laser warner, hull, turret, spin block, etc. can be activated. Okay, so that basically means that laser warners on sub-objects won't trigger stuff on the main hull, I guess? Key bindings. Added a button to remove controller bindings. Made some small quality of life changes to the key bindings menu. Removed default controller bindings. People play From the Depths with a controller? That's nuts. Lasers. Lasers are now visible through the GPU ocean surface. That is very nice. I've already noticed that. Stability. Talking about craft stability. Instability from construct rotation down by 25%. Low velocity magnitude change adds less instability. High acceleration adds more. Tractor beam. The rotation wobble of vehicle held by tractor beam has been removed. And there is a long list of fixes, which I'm not going to read out, which coincidentally, we've almost run out of Marauders. So let's go see how this Marauder is doing. This Marauder is not doing super great. It's almost like there's a giant gun shooting at it a lot. Oh, Big Hash is silly but fun. So yeah, that basically does it for this update, AlphaTest 3.5.2. The APS thing is definitely like the most important deal, but it looks like there's changes on the horizons for a bunch of other stuff, like Craft being overhauled, a big one. I've already seen and accidentally shown in a previous video, actually, just, you know, the new crossbones, which I think looks very good indeed. And, yeah, and like the APS stuff, and there's a bunch of Breadboard stuff, so all the bakers in the audience should be happy about that. So yeah, just a short, sweet update, and I'm liking it so far. It's always nice when the game gets updated. It's like, yay, the developers have been busy. So on that merry note, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and thank you to the devs for continuing to update this wonderful game. We all appreciate it. And I will see you next time in From the Depths. Farewell.